today. From TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the New York Jets.
Smack dab in the middle of I-295 that encircles the city of Jacksonville in northeast Florida. There's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. I had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows, no more podcasts, no more just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section. One of the columnists write, possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave away the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man is Denzel Mims. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
2nd and 2. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. The quarterback. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
This will be fielded at the 17. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And they will be led out by their 6'6" quarterback.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. The defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. There's a throw that's complete, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
C.D. Lamb. That's good for a Jaguars. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
At the 48-yard line.
On the run, it's Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the 48-yard line.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 27-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the
back to throw now on 1st down. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. C.D. Lamb, 27 yards. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
Back on the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
2nd and 9 now. He finds Corey Davis. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. And the Jets 1st down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Crowder's got it over the middle. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll give it here to his running back.
The ball carried by.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
2 1st downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. He'll look to throw. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Howard on the tackle.
Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
First down, New York.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Taken down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Jets are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there with his first career touchdown in it. To start it out, Robinson, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Now this throw caught left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Jaguars.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw again. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
At the 25-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. They try to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
These two teams all tied after one. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Underneath, he's got Brate. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Credit the tackle to John Franklin Myers. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I see what they were trying to do there, trying to find some dead space in the middle of the field and take their shot right there. A really good idea, but it winds up incomplete.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And to give this time to the tailback. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 11 yards there, 1st down. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that 1st down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little bumping. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They will find Davis. That's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards, the pickup there. 4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st down.
Now back to throw. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
A loss of 13 yards.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the 1st half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
The Jets on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. Leonard Williams The former number 6 overall pick got the sack that time.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
Here's Braden Mann now as he's on to punt for New York. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's pulled in at the 32. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And that will come the offense as they take over. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
When you spend your first-round pick on a pass rusher, you are absolutely counting on him to be an impact player. And there you go. Right away, he gets to the quarterback.
And guess what? Likely the first of many that we're going to see from that young man. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain there of 21 yards.
At the 40-yard line.
On first down, it's Robinson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 41-yard line.
On second down, here's Fournette. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
He's brought down at the 31.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
That's good.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
At the 8-yard line.
A nice gain of 21 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. They'll look to throw on third and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 5-yard touchdown run, and the Jaguars have taken the lead. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you...
Come out throwing here to start the drive. And Brate has it over the middle.
The pass.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, a 22. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Leonard Williams picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's the Jets punter now. He's been terrific so far. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season, so let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll begin with a look at the AFC South. Houston at home taking on Indianapolis, and it's been defense optional so far. 28-21, 49 points scored in the first half. Tom Brady having as hot a start as you can. 4 first-half touchdown passes. From there, we head to Foxborough to check on the Patriots at home at Gillette Stadium. And they've got the lead in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Nelson Aguilar, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they trail in that ball game to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Russell Wilson has thrown a touchdown pass.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third.
Matt Prater is set to kick.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And the half will begin with a touchback. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
2nd and 10 at the 25.
They'll run it now with Robinson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
On second down, it's Robinson. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And this one quickly to Lamb.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll look to throw here. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. Man open left side is Brown. And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And his kick is right through. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. What can they do now, Charles, to make sure this highlight montage doesn't continue to show more pressure and pressure and pressure?
You feel like it always comes back to leverage, don't you? Who is going to win that battle of the offensive and defensive lines? Low man wins. We talk about that, but we think about it in a running game. Well, guess what? The same thing happens when you're trying to pass protect. Are you low? Are you balanced? Are you in a position where the pass rush won't bowl you over on their way back to the quarterback? They've got to reestablish that in order to try and keep their man upright.
Because they have been bowled over a lot so far in this one. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
A throw over the middle, taken in. 7 yards there and a first down.
Complete to Jamison.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
And a moot point there as they were able to connect. A pass swung out left to his running back. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that
looking for Mims, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I think Jet was able to recover, and they'll keep possession thanks to a heads-up play. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Jaguars again ready to take over on offense.
And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
At the 21-yard line.
On 2nd down now. It's Robinson. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter. No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
That's another Jaguar.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
That's once again complete to Chark.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Good for another Jacksonville 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Quick slant to Brown.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run here with Robinson. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think this.
And this time he is in.
James Robinson.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. and they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The New York set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
The 32-yard line.
2nd and 3. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
That's good.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Marquise Brown, 40 yards. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want.
First down, he'll drop to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
And Brate, the tight end's got it.
The pass.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Able to connect with Mims.
The pass.
7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
And 3 at the 43-yard line.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down.
Back to throw again. Underneath, he's got Brate. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of running.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Leonard Williams able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. The Jets on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd down and 12. He's got this one completed to Mims. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Of 11 yards.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Got a man. It's Mims.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Kenneth Murray.
He's at the 30, the 20, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Kenneth Murray.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st down, Jets.
He'll drop to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Jets on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Kenneth Murray.
There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
28.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The pass.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Kenneth Murray in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time.
But now it's 3rd down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the fourth quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. A shotgun give to Fournette. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Down the carry.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll
They'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
At the 35-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. And this is caught at the 8. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
1st and goal at the 4-yard
They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They run. Robinson. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
For DJ Chark, incomplete. Brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. 40 wants the mic, 40 wants the mic. Shut up.
He'll look to throw. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And it's incomplete. Still time left, though. 2 seconds remaining now in the 4th quarter.
Josh Lambo.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Jags, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Tennessee Titans come to town. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.